My wife, Mrs. PIB, is painting this little metal,
Grandson.
what?
Somebody bought it for us and said it was our grandson.
Oh, in case you didn't hear, somebody bought it for us and said it was our grandson. So,
Of course, we have several more since this.
yeah, we've had several more grandkids since then, and I like him. He doesn't eat or get in my way or talk back or pile up on my lap where I can't see the TV.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Anyway, no, I miss those days, truly. Anyway, they're all just about grown up. Anyway, my wife and I, Mrs. PIB, we went to the paint store and got 2 cans of paint made. And she's got a video that she's going to try to attach to one of the videos. Might be this one, I'm not sure. I'm trying to document everything I can about this 1976 Chevy Blazer that belongs to Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop. Anyway, these 2 cans were $51 for 2 cans made up, and it's pretty interesting how he done it. This video today, I know I kind of backed up a little bit from what I said when the Blazer got here. I said we was going to try to do the inside first. Well, Tim Dixon that owns this vehicle, really good guy, good friend, he expressed an interest that maybe he wanted to top. I painted it flat white. He suggested satin white.
Show him why.
Oh, my wife said show you why. So, maybe that's what I should have done to begin with. But in any case, it's all good. I don't mind doing it. All the fingerprints, all this stuff right here. He said it will keep fingerprints from showing as bad. So, I mean, it's his vehicle and he's my friend, and so I'm going to do whatever he tells me to do. Tim also said that he would like to keep this same patina on this truck. So I'm not going to be doing a full, changing colors or none of that other stuff that I normally do. He likes all this, and to be honest with you, I do too. So all we're going to do is, the last time I talked to Tim, okay, just to get you up to speed, to be honest, I don't know what I said in the last video. I don't know. I can't remember my name some days. I'm 65, so I'm an old man. Truly, I am an old man. So anyway, plan is, I went and bought some rust inhibitor, that spray that stops rust. It's black. I'm going to spray paint all this black when I get the outside washed here. That'll be another day. I'd say I was going to spend a lot of time on the outside. Anyway, I'm going to paint all this black, so keep it from rusting anymore. Tim's replaced all this metal. I don't know if you can see all the work that he's put into this, but he's done my trucks the same way too. He's replaced whole floors and see all this. I mean, Tim does everything. My 71 C10 truck, a big turd, just look it up. He rebuilt the whole dang door on mine. I mean, it was just gone. The whole bottom of the door was gone. And he just about rebuilt the whole door. So, I mean, Tim is capable. He's capable of doing anything. Fabrication or, welding, whatever. Anyway, that's another story. I'm going to paint all this black. He doesn't want the interior done, me to do anything to the interior, because his wife, Angie Dixon, and Tim are going to do a custom interior on it. So the plans that I might have said before, I'm not sure what I've said. But anyway, I called Tim yesterday, I think it was, and asked him if he wanted me to order him a Coverlay dash cover that I'd, put it on for him. And he said, no, said, change of plans. We're going to do a custom interior on it. So it is what it is. And it should turn out great, because his wife, Gas Axe Girl Friday on Instagram, she does upholstery work, does an outstanding job. Anyway, I took this glove box off and took it to the paint supply store. I'm sorry guys if I sound funny. It's because this pollen is really getting to me. I took medicine for it. I hate taking medicine, but it's getting to the point I'm going to have to if I come outside any. But this doesn't match the color of the truck on the outside, obviously, because this has been on the inside. This is the closest we could come, and I told the guy that mixed up the paint for me, which was $51 for 2 cans. I know a lot of people say, why don't you paint your whole truck, you know, rattle can, you know. Well, golly, you know, I'll go through 14 or 15 cans, and 2 cans was 51 bucks. So, I mean, I can't afford it. So, not on my budget. I'm retired and on fixed income, so I have to rattle can everything with stuff I can buy at the store, but I can't find a shade, cannot find a shade of blue that matches the outside of this truck. So anyway, my wife and I told the guy mixing the paint, I said, can you mix some and you know, maybe make it just a shade lighter. Maybe I can show you. I was trying to, maybe just a shade lighter. Well, let me show you this. Excuse me guys, my nose is running. This pollen is horrible. I put just a little bit of wax right there. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, he made it a little bit lighter shade. Done the best we could. And so now I'm gonna, when I get this thing all washed up and cleaned up and stuff, I'm gonna address color matching a little bit on the body. First thing I done, I got this truck out of the garage. I've got it where Shannon was sitting. I oiled up the hood hinges. I oiled up everything, the door locks, everything. This is a big old hood, long hood. You know how square bodies are. And a lot of real estate there. And if the hood hinges are not oiled, they'll have a tendency of bowing up or even cracking. I've seen some crack really bad. I've had some like that. But anyway, so I oiled them up, oiled up the hinges, the doors, and everything I could with some WD-40. And I guess that's where we're at. So I'm going to get started washing this thing, and hopefully in the next few hours I'll have it somewhat kind of cleaned up. I'm wanting to clean it up. Like I said, I'll have to tape up the windows again and reshoot the top, and we'll just kind of go from there. So wish me luck, and I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I got half the windshield washed, and I did not realize there was so much overspray on the windshield. The top was painted white before I started doing the fiberglass top back here, so it was already painted white. But see what I mean about paint going everywhere? Oh my goodness, it was everywhere. Even though it was taped off, I mean, you got to really cover everything with paint. And even then, when my wife and I painted the side glass here, or painted the top the other day, still had a little smidge, and I think this is it right here, I think. Anyway, my wife said there's still some paint that got through there. It's hard to keep paint from getting on windows. This is going to be a booger to get off, but we'll do the best we can. I'm doing the old, as Tim Dixon says, let's use the old comet trick. But all we have is Ajax, but it's doing a good job. So I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay guys, I've got Mrs. PIB out here doing this. I'm going to instruct her on what... I'm just kidding.
Sit on the porch.
Yeah, I'm just going to go sit on the porch. No, we're working on this blazer here. She done the whole door. And I know you probably can't tell much difference, but this white and the blue has really come alive. So I'm going to tackle this part where there's some mold growing, and got the hood done. Going out through the windshield again. Got the bumper. I know you can't tell no difference in the bumper, but it is shiny now. Somebody got a little carried away though with the Bondo. I'm going to have to chip it away. You don't never know what you're getting into. If you really want to get to know a car or a truck before you buy it, ask the owner, can you wash it or wax it? Because you'll get to know every inch of a vehicle and find out stuff you didn't know. But I think this, I've been looking at this, and I think this is going to be a real showstopper once we get it all done and Tim puts his salt flats on it. Hang on, now pull a hose.
I think it's a garbled up mess over there.
It is a gargled up mess. Thank you. There goes. Anyway, okay. I'll get back with you in a minute. Well, we're on the back part of this Blazer. We got this part kind of clean. Probably go over it again. In fact, I know we will. But we're just trying to get the worst of it off now. But see all this? It's kind of hard to tell, I know, in a video, but see all this? It's mold and just gunk. You can see how kind of green it is. It's just mold. This thing's been sitting for a while, and which is fine. You know, most of the stuff I get's been in the woods or junked or fixing the head for junk, so scrapyard, whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that we are cleaning this thing up. All this stuff is just pretty nasty. Kind of got the top a little bit kind of clean, just real quick. Got the handprints off for the most part. I'm having to hurry because as soon as I wet it, it dries, and I'm having to little bit as I go. But I just wanted to show you the difference. Got most of the mold off on the side. Like I said, we're going to go over it again. And dang, let me see what time it is here. Well, let me look on my phone. Probably been doing this for, let me see. Oh, jeez. Yep, for about an hour and a half, and we still got the other side to do. So doing the best we can, but got the exhaust. I really like those exhaust tips. They're what I call bugle tip. I think that's what Tim calls them too. You know, bugle tip. They look really good. I have them on a 75 C10 truck Sky. These cleaned up pretty good. I haven't done the other side yet. I'm hoping that they will. But I still got to do the wheels. I'm just going to, I know he's changing wheels, but I just want it to look kind of clean. So I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, I got the back cleaned up and it looks much better. I know you can't tell much, but from where I'm standing, and I'm standing right in front of it here, or behind it, you can tell a big difference. So just getting the mold and stuff like that off. Cleaned up the bumpers a little bit, but I heard Tim say that he's not, I think he's going to use some different bumpers. I mean, I'm going to swap over them and do the best I can, but I think he's going to get some new bumpers or something. I'm not really sure what his plans are, but in any case, I'm going to do the best I can. And fixing to do this side here, I like all this. Well, I like this whole side. What am I saying? Anyway, here it is. I'll show you what it looks like here in a little bit. Hang in there with me, okay? Okay, guys, I've got this much done, but I was wanting to show you something that I showed my wife. Like I said, if you ever want to really get to know an old car or an old truck, wash it. Wash it and wax it. I know it sounds crazy, but you'll get to know a vehicle if you're thinking about buying one. This truck's been repainted, this Blazer, which is fine. I have no problems with that. Most of the trucks I've had have had 2 or 3 paint jobs on them, and that's probably what saved this one's life. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. My point being, if you ever want to buy an old vehicle and it looks good in the pictures or something, ask the owner, can you wash it, or act like you're washing it. Just walk around it and look, see what you think, and you might detect even more imperfections that you might not be aware of. That's my whole point. Anyway, getting back to work. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, I guess y'all might think we're crazy, but my wife, Mrs. PIB, and myself have been working on this probably 3 hours non-stop. She got me a drink of water, and I guzzled it down. But it's just a real quick wash job. We went over it a couple times and trying to make it look, trying to make it clean. This thing sounds good. The mufflers, in my opinion, are a little bit loud. It sounds good out here, but when you're in the truck, it's pretty loud. I have Tim is putting salt flat wheels on it. I don't know if I mentioned. I think I have 20-inch salt flat wheels. These are coming off. I did kind of spray them with some tire black just to make it look a little bit better. Got the trumpet exhaust tips cleaned. Most of the stuff you see on, well, all the stuff you see on the windows is on the inside. If you'll remember, it's got tint. We're going to have to get in there and get all that out. But it looks much better. Much better. It's clean. And this thing has been sitting for a long time somewhere, but makes a lot of racket in the back. But it's very quiet right here. I mean, smooth, real smooth. Got my little rock there so I can disconnect the battery here in a minute. I'm fixing to put it in the garage. I just thought I'd show you what it looks like now. Looks pretty good. Sounds good. I think Penetrol will make a huge difference on it, but it's at the end of the day, it's you know, it's time to kind of close up shop and maybe get a shower and eat a bite of supper. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. You're watching Primer Does Best. If you would like to subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. Help me out a whole bunch. And you can keep up with the story on this 76 Chevy Blazer that belongs to Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop, and you can find him on Facebook, Gas Axe Chop Shop. Axe is A-X-E. Be sure to check him out on Facebook. I think the salt flat wheels will make a huge difference, but Tim's going to do all that after he picks it up from me and takes it back. So, like I said, all this patina is stained. We're going to get that tint and stuff off, put Penetrol on it. I'm going to put rust inhibitor on the floors, and I got to put the grill in. I got to spray the grill, put it all in. Just a whole bunch of odds and ends. But this truck here is a survivor, and I'd love to have it. As I've said before, it's two-wheel drive, and that's what I really like. Y'all have a great day. I have a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. On Primer Does Best, I'm on Instagram, Primer Does Best, Facebook, Primer Does Best. Y'all let me know what you think about this little two-wheel drive hot rod Chevy Blazer. It's a Cheyenne. Y'all have a blessed day, great evening. Lord's in charge.